Hey everybody, how's it going today? Superfiend here. Welcome back to Whacky World. Of course, it's Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster. Oh, and guess what? Today, Frontier announced they announced some new goodies incoming for Planet Coaster. There's gonna be like a little FLC with maybe some carnival games and the what was it? What was it? You can recolor the staff uniforms. And you'll be able to put down vending machines. That's the word I'm looking for, vending machines. Although I really don't like the way they implemented the vending machines. But I guess there's another DLC behind that, which could matter. Now, we are going to be working on that little area that we were working on in the last episode I did for this park. But while I was kind of just staring off into space, I noticed that the Charoplane broke down. Is it already repaired? Oh, darn, I was too late. I wasted too much time. While it was broken down, I was going to go ahead and go in here and request refurbishment. But I guess it doesn't really need it. Okay, so let's quit rambling and let's quit talking about a bunch of nonsense we don't care about. Let's go look at this. Now, last episode, we built this little thing here. It's going to be like a little food court and plaza. After I finished the recording, I put down some picnic benches and I opened up the shops and I set up, this is for the benefit of all the new people who bought the game in the Steam Summer Sale. I set up work rosters, and the way you do that is you click like create work roster, you click on the buildings that you want, you give it a name, you hit save. We're going to escape though, because I'm not actually going to create a work roster. I already did. And let me, show the people how I organize my stuff in case you're new here, I named that work roster, where'd it go? I named it Pirate Pyramid, right? Here it is, Pirate Pyramid. It's got 2 shops, 5 staff members. So after I created the work roster, I added each of these staff members to the work roster. You do that by clicking the shop, clicking select vendor. You go here to the little briefcase, because why wouldn't a shop vendor carry a briefcase? And you go to work roster and you set them to Pirate Pyramid. And what that will do is it will lock them in to working at the shop here. Now, where's your replacement? Where is he? You just abandoned your post, lady. What's your name? Laura Newman. I'm not going to let you guard anything anytime soon. So we have vendor en route. Let's go see where he is. He's right here. He's pretty close. Where is he? He doesn't look very excited, man. Put some pep in your step. And hop, skip, and jump your way right through the window there. Don't knock anything over. And man the shop. After adding them to the work roster, the other thing I did is... The other thing I did is you go up here and I dropped like 2 more of these people, and then I very quickly added them to the work roster as well. So we have 4 shop vendors in the work roster, and somewhere in here is a solitary janitor. But ooh, I only have 1. I only did 1 janitor. The way you see that, go here to janitors, organized by roster assignment, and then we just look for Pirate Pyramid. And yep, I've only got the 1, and he's being paid 80, which is probably too little. So let's add another one. I'm gonna pause it while I do this. Oh, he won't fall down unless the game is actually running. Okay, now we can click on him. We can make him part of Pirate Pyramid. Pirate Pyramid. There we go. And we can give him a little bit of a pay raise. I'm going to do 80. Whoops, that's a 9. There we go. So he's going to earn 80 per month, and then after a little while, we'll probably train all those people. I should be building a staff building over here as well, so that they can go into the staff building when they need to rest. And if you want to get an idea of how I've hidden some of the other staff buildings, again, for the benefit of anybody who's recently bought the game and may have recently subscribed, because a few people did. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 shops over here, and this is all a work roster. And then, let me see, you got this little path right here. Oh, look, there's a door. Where does it go? It just goes into a staff building, okay? And then my staff buildings, I increase the capacity up as high as it can go, and then, pick some perks. And this one has a 100% scenery rating. You can, play around with the perks. I really don't care, like what they say. Similar concept over here. We've got shops. There's janitors and security guards that also roam around in this area, and mechanics. And looky here. Ta-da! There is our shop building. No. No. Hey, how you doing? Oh my gosh, what happened to your face? Oh, no. You better fill out a work injury. Oh, no. It's two people standing on top of each other. That's what it is. Oh, my goodness. It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Anyways, that was kind of creepy. I wasn't expecting that. And so that's kind of how I do my work rosters. If I zoom way out, like I got a work roster for here, a work roster for here, a work roster for here, and then like over here and over here and over here. And then I just put the shop buildings, or I'm sorry, the staff buildings just kind of near them. Okay, so now I've been rambling for 5 minutes. Let's do something productive. You're gonna notice here that the monorail track, goes right over the top of the paths, and because it does that, the game very nicely turns off all the monorail track supports. And so now we've got this very unbelievable monorail track that's supported by nothing. That's really kind of hokey pokey. Now, one thing I could do, what I'd like to do, this is what I was going to do until I started looking at it further, is I was going to build like my own custom supports, and I was going to kind of build them out of the Adventure Pack DLC scenery because it kind of fits the temple Lost Civilization theme back here. But you know, I've never really been a fan of the way I made the track go up like this, and then the monorail goes down. Like monorails in real parks, like real transportation systems, they kind of stay at the same elevation typically. Because if people are standing on it or kind of like moving around and stuff, like if it's a sudden change in elevation, you don't want a bunch of people falling over. So, doing a little bit over here requires us to bust apart the monorail a little bit. So here's what we're doing today. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna close this. Boop. Let's let the simulation run, so we can at least let this car get out of here. We'll speed the simulation up. Come on, get out of here. And get past there. Get out of there. Oh, no. We don't want this one to get through there. And so it's closed, right? Actually, I think maybe these cars are trying to head back to specific stations. That could be true. Let's let it run a little bit further. You can see here as I zoom out what a mess like the rest of the map is. Okay, come on. I want to see the monorail cars, like, stop moving. I thought I had 4. Do I not have 4 cars? 1, 2. There's one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are they, like, all backed up over there? I probably got to go back in and play with the monorail timings a little bit. Oh, boy, we got lots of notifications. Okay, the monorail's no longer moving, so I guess the game just felt like it needed to back up 3 cars way over there, so interesting. I would have thought it would have backed up one at each station, and then because I have 4 cars but 3 stations, there would be 1 station with 1 extra car, but, what do I know? Okay, so let's do some surgery here. We need to edit the track. And like right about here, so we're going to click this piece. And then we're going to click this little arrow, and we're going to drag way up to, like, right there. And then we're going to hit the delete key. And, oh, boy, look what I have done. I'm going to hit escape, which is going to get rid of that little piece. And now we get a nice flat piece. And this I could work with. So let's see here. Oh, boy. Come on, you. Come on, you. Shorter. Okay, so what I want... you see this little hole right here? Nobody's going to be able to walk over that, I don't think. I don't think anybody walks over that hole. And so I'm thinking we could build like a neat little custom support right there. However, really the shortest we can make this is 13. It's really the shortest. Okay, we're going to hit escape. No, I'm trying to select this one. Oh, it is selected. Delete. Okay, there. Let's shorten this one up, right? It's been a while since I've edited track, so if I'm a bit of a noob, you'll just have to forgive me. We're gonna have to cut away some of the terrain here because I'm pretty sure the train is gonna clip with it. But what I want to do is I want to get this turn just a little bit more sharp, and I want to get this. Yes, just a little bit more over this thing, okay? Yes, okay, there we go. There we go. Now it's going to go right over the top. Enter. Enter. And then if we straighten it out, very good. We can't make it any shorter. Okay, this part over here is going to be a little tricky. Because now, like, it's going to go through the trees. Is that going to be okay, going through the trees? Well, I think I like that better than going through all this other stuff. So now let's try to like make it kind of straight with the path. Like, oh, I don't know. You know what? We're not going to be able to go completely straight with the path because completely straight with the path would send it like in a collision course with the corner of this wall here that I built for the Lost Gardens Dragon Kiddie Coaster. So let's do this. Okay, now we can maybe straighten this out. This is a terrible monorail. Terrible! Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we'll just go straight into the mountain, right? And let's see. How do I like that? Let's look at the new aesthetic there. Do we like this? Is this a change worth keeping? I think it looks better than it did before, where it just like went way down. I do like that better. Yeah, I think I like it better. I can always come back in and change it later too if we don't like it. Okay, so now let's see. Let's zoom way out. Let's make it longer. Okay. And I have collision turned off, so it's just basically going straight through the mountain there. No, I think. Let's delete that. Let's turn it this way a bit. No, let's delete. Okay, so we're gonna follow the path a little bit more. Okay, because the path kind of curves in here. Okay. And then now, like right here, can we get you shorter? We want to get it like 90 degrees across the path. Of course, we'll probably never be able to. Okay, and we could build like another custom support right in the middle there if we really want. Oh, let's start turning it this way. Shorten it up. Will autocomplete do something useful? Hey, we'll take that. All right, so now we got a monorail that is going to maybe collide with the terrain in here. I don't know. Definitely going to crash into the terrain over here. So the way we fix this, the way we fix it is we go terrain, and then we're going to push a little bit higher intensity. Oh, I hate that. Why can't it just start as sampled? Why can't sample be the default? Actually, let's undo. Let's undo. Undo. Okay. Sampled. How dare you get rid of my carefully painted leaves? How dare you? All right, so let's see. And then we just need to push this all away. Okay, no real science to this. We just follow the track through the mountain. If you want your tracks to be able to clip through the scenery like this, you got to go into settings, game, disable scenery collision, disable coaster collision. I have all the collision turned off, and it's just collision is more trouble than it's worth. I wish that I could turn off collision between the paths and the terrain too. That would be nice. Okay, so we're just gonna carve a hole in here. Yeah. We can always close this up later anywhere where we don't like it. Okay, don't worry about that. So this morning I woke up and I was gonna go to work like really, really early, and I ran out of clean underwear. I hate when that happens. So I had to do a couple loads of laundry to get clean underwear back. And then I had to go into work a little bit later, and it threw the whole day off. I got home later than I intended to. Today is my dad's birthday. We're going to take him out to dinner. So I got to get like... Uh-oh. Thought I was going to crash. I got to get like a little quick episode out for you guys. Sometimes people get upset with me when I don't make Planet Coaster content fast enough. And I wasn't sure if I was going to get one out today, but seeing as how it's his birthday, my dad, he went down to the beach. He went surfing. My wife took the kids to the park. And so now I'm just home alone waiting for all of them to get back. And then, hey, look, we made it through. And then I'll be in a big rush to get dressed and go out to dinner. I guess we're going to Japanese food. Really like Japanese food. One of my favorites. Okay, look at this. We did it. Woohoo! Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. So then, once I get the the basic hole and stuff done, what I like to do is I like to just kind of stand way back here and just kind of open things up more. And I know that if any of you happen to be botanists, you're probably saying to yourself, Superfiend, I really don't think there'd be that much leaves way inside the tunnel. I don't know if the sunlight would get in there and allow for the photosynthesis to occur. And you're probably right. So we'll probably end up painting most of this as rock texture inside. So you're going to get to see how I did all my awesome rocks. Like a regular Rembrandt or Van Gogh. I am the Van Gogh of the Planet Coaster world. Ha 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 ha. Okay, come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, and then we got to clip a little bit away here. A little bit here. A little bit here. A little bit here. A little bit there. Ooh, that looks awfully cramped, right? Okay, so now this is an important part. I don't care that it's going to go and crash into all the trees for right now. That's not really a big concern to me. Let's go ahead and save it real quick. And I know after working on the last episode, you were probably thinking I'd come in the next one and kind of finish this off. You're probably also wondering what happened to all the scenery pieces that were on top of it. I'll show you that in a minute too. But I was thinking about this monorail track and the way it came over the top here. And I was just like, I really don't like it. I don't like it. It needs to be fixed. So now that we did that, we're going to speed the game up. Okay, we need to zoom way out. And good, we got a monorail train down here. Come on. Come on. Get moving. Get moving. Oh. Brr. I gotta open it back up. There we go. There we go. Oh, as soon as I opened it, look. Oh, look at that. See? This is why I was confused earlier. Look, 1 train, 2 train, 3, 4 trains. So as soon as I opened it, they teleported back to where I would have expected them to go. All right, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Come on, Mr. Monorail, get out of there. Get out of there. Go. 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 I need the train moving. What would be really nice, Frontier, if anybody from Frontier watches my videos, is if we could do like little ghost trains and drag them along while we're testing the ride so that we don't have to sit here and wait for the actual coaster car to move along it. Okay, and then we pause. And then we slow the game down to regular speed. And then this is, see? This is why this is important. We want to make sure that we got clearance. I feel like we need a little bit more room in here. And this is just one way you could do this, right? Is you wait till the train gets in there. Look at it from this side. This side looks pretty good. Right? Okay, that's going to be a little bit close. We come over here now. We look at it as it comes towards us. And we just hit P. And then hit P again really quick. Okay, we just make sure that we got plenty of room, right? Okay, train looks good. Let's go look at it over here because I fiddled with this and it might crash just right there in that little spot. And so what I like about this now is the monorail is no longer got that weird incline and dive. Oh, look. I managed to keep it pretty good. Managed to keep it pretty good. All right, so we still got room. Good. I like it. I'm going to close this off, most likely. I'll do that on my own time. Nobody cares about that, right? Now, after the last episode, I needed to make a thumbnail for the video, so I got rid of half of the scenery here so that in the thumbnail, anyone looking at the thumbnail could see, like, oh, there's paths, and then there's scenery, and the paths are hidden by the scenery. Like, I wanted that to be evident in the thumbnail. And I moved these little bushes up higher. And anyway, so the way I did that is you could see that when I click on this over here, it still selects all that. So if I just click on that, hit the edit button, and just hit move, all this stuff will just slide right back over. There's no real secret to that one. This is the one piece that was right here, that little wood piece, and so we just like drag that back. And then all of this, just hit M. Oh, that one looks like it went up. Why would it do that? There. It changed elevation somehow. That's kind of weird. Okay, see, there we... Okay, the benches were a different color. I was like, what the heck? See, like, look. I was like, why are the benches down here brown? It's because it was still selected like that. So, like, I knew all the benches were the same color, but everything was off. Okay. So there we go. Now that's what it looked like at the end of the last video, except we don't have the monorail track in the way. I'm going to fix these trees and stuff, on my own, whatever. So now, just to have a little bit of fun, let's build like a little custom support in here. And we're going to need to... that stinks. That stinks. I have to close it down so I can edit it again. Darn it. Okay, so if we click on this piece and then we drag this over, I was hoping that there was like a break right here and I could keep this support but deselect that one, but I guess I can't. How far down does that go? All right. So we're going to drag this all the way over to... What? No. Okay, here it is. This is the one I want. We're going to go move this right over to there. We're going to go into the track options, and we're just going to turn off track supports. So now we willingly have turned off the track supports. We're going to open the ride back up. How obnoxious. And then now we can have some fun with the Adventure Pack DLC and custom supports. And that's what we're going to do right now. I think I'm only going to build one because I don't want this video to be too long. And then after I build one, the other two are going to end up being pretty much the same thing. So building one should be good enough to show you how the other two are built. And then I'm making an assumption that the guests are not going to walk across this path. So one thing we can do is just speed up the simulation. And we can keep our eyes on this. And we see that all the guests are, they are walking around the path. None of them are walking through the path. So if we build a little piece of scenery right here, the guests are not going to walk through it. And why does that matter? Why would that matter? Because if we come back over here to this building, if we look at like this stuff, if I just move these over, and then I just move that over, and then I'm going to do it over here too. Okay, if I move this stuff over, and then I move that over, you can see here these paths right here and right here. The guests, even though the paths aren't connected, the guests will walk across this. So let me see if we can catch them doing it. This is where the game's going to turn me into a big fat liar. Okay, come on. I know some of you are going to walk right across it because I saw you do it. I saw it. I know what I saw. Come on, come on. Come on. One of you's got to do it. Now they're not doing it. When I first opened... Okay, here's some contenders. There they go. There they go. They did it. Ha! Did you see? They walked straight across this gap. So why is that important? It's important because when we go to build this, when we go to fill this in... let me just put these ones back really quick. Okay, the reason why it matters is because my first inclination was to build like a little wall right here. But now that I know that they're just going to walk straight across this thing, I won't build a wall right there. And instead, what I'll try to do is just like fill in this little gap that's in between the sandstone piece and the wood platform piece. So that's why it matters. What? Are you guys, are you seeing this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Do you see it? I'll give you a second. This is all the same building, and all these sandstone pieces are the exact same height. And there's now the trim from the pathway is now visible. Why is that? Oh, I know why. I know why. It's because... Oh, wow. Okay, learned something new. Learned something new. It's because... let me just move some of this over. Come on. Oh, okay. Yeah. Derp. This is why. It's because one of them is this path and the other one is the glossy path. So let's fix that too. My goodness. Game's awfully picky. Are you serious? Obstructed? What? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. It let me paint over it before. Maybe I'm doing the wrong path? No, that was the right path. Well, now it's letting me. Oh, I see. It's because I'm doing the select grid again. It doesn't like that. Okay. There's nothing down there that's malformed, Planet Coaster. Get your butt in gear and let me fix my pads. Okay, so now... Oh, boy. See, you do things in this game, and you think it's, like, going to be easy, and then it's not. There's... Okay. I moved this over 1, 2. We're missing one. Where did I put it? What? Where did I put the 3 sandstone pieces that were in the middle here? Did I delete them? Where'd they go? They're right here. This is where they are. I got you little booger. You don't belong here. There. Okay, good grief. Oh, boy. Okay, so now it's looking normal. We can't see the little path borders in between there. Right? Right. And back to my original point. Back to my original point was watch the people to make sure they don't walk across your little gaps right here. I spent like 4 minutes just explaining that little bit right there. Unbelievable. Okay, so here we go. Building. We want Adventure Pack DLC. Content packs. Adventure. I don't know why they don't just put it in here with like scenery theme. It'd make my life easier. And no, we can't do that yet. I'm sorry. We need my favorite piece. This is my favorite piece in the game right here. The 1M grid piece. This is the best piece. And the reason for that is because it allows you to turn any piece of scenery into a building and group them together. And someone's probably going to comment and say, but Superfiend, in their latest update that they just announced, they're going to allow you to group free-floating scenery pieces together. And the answer is, I really don't give a crap. I've been doing it this way for 12 months. Okay, so let's see. What is going to be the best piece to cram in here? That one kind of works. That works too. Okay, I like this better. So let's just cover this up just a little bit. Now there's a chance that the people may clip through this a little bit. Oh, but only because we have this little curb over here. I can turn the curb off and then we won't see it. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do this one. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get that lined up at all. So that's about where that needs to go, and then we'll just pull it back in like this way. And then we'll change the elevation slightly so the textures don't flicker and clip and all that good stuff. Okay. And then we'll just pull this out. put it like that. Drag it in about to there. Change the height a little bit. Come over here and do this one. That's right. Now you're cooking. Now we're cooking. I really thought, like, when I finished the last episode, I really thought the next one we'd be going in and working on that plaza some more, but I can't do it with the monorail track the way it is. I gotta take care of the monorail track. Now, which one do I want? Ah, you're too wide. Okay, we're gonna do it with this one. Okay, and we just I'm just blocking this in. Okay. Just blocking it in a little bit. And you know what? It's okay if we got like a little tiny gap right here between the pathway and the blocks. I could work with that. I could make something happen. Okay, so we do like this. This piece probably needs to go back just like a little bit. Okay, good. Let's see if we can fix that path. Paths, flagstone. There we go. See? Oh, one more little bit right here. Boop. Got rid of that. Okay, so now what we can do here, if we want to have just like a little bit of fun, maybe we want to slide this one back just a tiny bit. And push this one back just a tiny bit. And then if we go over here, we're going to grab my favorite plant in the whole game for tropical stuff. It would be the scaevola. Okay, and we'll just hold it so it lines up with the little blocks right there. It's not going to look good. Let's see. Yeah, nah, forget that. That looks ugly. And then we'll undo the last couple little things too. Okay, well, I could play around with doing something around here. Well, we could try. Let's try one of the other bushes. Get rid of the scaevola. Go in here to props. Sorry, we go to nature. We go to bushes. Is this really all the bushes that are in the game? I thought there were more. Where is our little tiny little teeny bit? No. What happens if I just like... Yeah, no. Could do like little ivy. Little bits of ivy. It's one of these. Where did he go? He's like a little tiny red one. No, it's... Where is he? He's over here. What are you called? Viola flowers? Is this it? Viola flowers. It was right there. We could do something like that, and then just like put like a little wood board around it. Watch this. Okay, so we get all these like lined up like that. And then we use the world axes and kind of like just do this. Bring them all down. Another thing you can do, there's a torch cam in the game. It's usually pretty good for dark rides and stuff, but if you hit L, it'll turn on a light where your camera is. And if you're dealing with like awkward shadows and stuff, it's a little bit easier to just turn on the torch cam instead of fiddling with the lighting down here. Okay, so now if we go back to this axis, I can kind of do like this. You know, we could fiddle with this a little bit. And we can get like a cute little border of flowers here. And then, of course, nobody would actually plant flowers like this, right? There would be some sort of like planter or container for them. And so the way we could make that, just really quick, I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just giving you the idea of what we could do. We got to go back over to buildings. We could pick like plank. You got to turn off the adventure pack filter. And just grab like the 2M wood plank, hit X, pull it out like a little bit, right? And then just like do like that. And then go around, let's see. The path curves about right there. And then we go out. Okay, so if you just did something like this, and then we need to just fill in this little tiny bit right there. And if you want, you could like rotate it all the way around. And then if we duplicate this and put it there and there. Switching to world axes. Relative axes to push it in, world axes to drop it down, and then go back to relative axes to kind of fiddle with it this way. Oh, it's starting to poke out over here. So you could do something like that, right? That kind of looks pretty good. You know, I could see that kind of being in a park. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to build like a little statue guy holding this up. And suddenly the episode has gotten longer than I ever intended it to be. I thought this was gonna be like a 20-minute show here. Nothing in this game is fast and easy. Nothing. If you bought this game and you thought you were gonna build stuff like quickly and easily, nope. Not unless you're using a bunch of stuff off the workshop. If you're trying to build anything yourself, you're going to be working on stuff for a long time. A long time. Okay, so what do we want in here? Where is our little statue head? Okay, I think we want like this guy. Okay, here's our head. And where is our... That's a tongue? I'll take your word for it. Where's our feet? What do they call it? A leg? There we go. Holy moly. He's big. Why must you be so big? You have to be that big? He's a little bit bigger than I thought he was going to be. Let's try the... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no, this is not going to work at all because they're enormous. Here's some legs. What do they look like? Oh my goodness. No, okay, I made one over here. Okay, let's just, when all else fails, look at something else you made before. What is this called? Torso? It's called a torso. Okay, let's get back over here. Let's see if we can get a torso. I want to make it so it looks like the little torso guy is like holding it up. Am I not in the building editor? These are all kind of like so big. I don't like this. I don't like that they're so big. There really needs to be like a scaling option in this game where you could make the terrain a little bit smaller. Okay, well, this is what they're gonna force us to do. We have no choice. Let's see. And then we need some arms. Oh, we got a scorpion torso. What's that look like? Yeah, of course that one is like gigantic too. Let's look for arms. Now the easy way to do this is we click on this, we hit X, And then when we select the arm, it'll be like somewhat lined up with the torso that we already got. Okay, so there's our arm. And we're gonna rotate it this way. This way. Oh no, he needs to be taller. He also needs to be touching the, he also needs to be touching the track. Okay, well, the way we're going to end up fixing this is we're going to click that, and click that, click that. We'll rotate the whole thing. Ta-da! Ta-da! Only problem is now I think we kind of want it more like over this way. Oh, here's what we can do. We can look at the thumbs. Oh, you know what? I gave this guy 2 left arms. He's got 2 left arms. The way you could tell is like over here on this side his thumb is over here, but on this side his thumb is in the front. So this arm is backwards. We need to get rid of that arm. So that's a left arm. We need a right arm. Is this a right arm? That's a right arm. There we go. Okay. Now it would be proper. It would be proper to like lift this up a little bit higher. That's like where it should be. Maybe we'll do that, but it depends on the head. Okay, let's get the head in here. We need a head. And we're going to use the relative axes because we want it like... So when it's like this, it almost looks like the head needs to go low. The head and torso needs to go lower. It could just be like that. I mean, he doesn't have to be anatomically correct, right? Not really. And then let's go look at the monorail. Like, how much of an overhang is this? Where's the monorail? Oh boy. Do we have a monorail car heading over there? Unpause! Oh my goodness, it's so slow. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. I almost never use this camera. I almost always use the first person floating camera. I like that one a lot better. We just need to wait for this monorail to get over here. Yes, yes, yes. Get over there. Get over there. Go. Ta-da! Oh, darn. Well, crap. He looks all screwed up. Oh, it's awfully close. He's still clipping. Ah, man. Can we get a smaller head? That was no better. Where's the front of this face? What? What kind of head is this? Where's your head? Where's your face? You're like a hollow melon? What? What is this? What is this? What do I do with this head? I don't know what to do with that. What on earth? Alright, well. To hell with it. We're gonna roll with it. Statue I2 left. Okay, so let's... What did we end up getting here? Like, what on earth? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Ooh, okay. I guess I could make this work. Whoa, I don't want that. This is ancient statue I left 2. Okay, so do we have an I right 2? Yeah, right there. I mean, I don't know. I guess I could make this work. I don't know what the heck I'm making at this point. So it'd be about that tall. Coming over here. What is this guy, a gecko? Or not a gecko, a chameleon. Yes, he's a chameleon. Okay, well, is there a mouth? Do we got a beak? We do have a beak. I didn't know we had a beak. Woo! That's it. We're in business. There we go. And where's our horns? What? What? No, I know there's horns in here. H. Where are they hiding? Oh, we can't forget ears. Should we put ears on him? Where is... Okay, you know what? Over here. What are these called? The headdress. It's horns. Tell me it's a headdress. Yeah, this is sufficiently creepy. I don't know what he is, but I'm feeling it. And it's good enough for me. Okay, it is. It's good enough for me. I could maybe like put a little something under here so it doesn't look like that's floating or something. I'm gonna mess with that later. Let's get rid of this horrible head over there. And then, so maybe what we want to do is we want to repeat like something like this over here. Although I don't know if I'd be able to get the arms in the right position. I don't think I'd be able to. Over here, I could do like a couple of them, like in the bushes, looking out on the pathway. And then in the bushes, well, maybe with this one too, we could put like a little light to light them up, and they'd look kind of good at nighttime. I kind of wish I could turn this guy around so that you can kind of see something from this side. But maybe I'll flip him around. I'm not sure exactly which way he should be facing. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Anyways, so that's just to give you kind of like a little idea of, you know, I kind of like had the monorail track screwed up after I built this, and you can see what it's kind of looking like now. And I'll probably build the rest of the supports just on my own before I do the next episode, or I'll come back in the next episode and just work on this, and then I'll do the supports after that. And I just got to move the little trees and stuff around here. But look forward to seeing the next one. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed it with comments or thumbs up. You can subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter too. Consider it. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. You have a good afternoon and take care.